Today we're talking about the First Progress secured cards. Now this card does target people with bad credit or at least subprime credit. And I do have two of the three First Progress cards that are offered. Let's discuss the pros and cons, and should you get one. Is this card gold or garbage? Let's find out. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about how to potentially save thousands of dollars each year with simple tips and techniques to improve your credit. Now, having bad credit has cost me about $3,000 this year alone, as my new car note is very high interest. Not to mention what insurance is charging me extra, as I'm in a high risk category with no accidents or claims in the last 10 years. It doesn't matter, they still base it on credit. If you want to save money on your next car, buy a home, or just be able to live life a little easier, then make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to learn the tips and tricks hundreds of hours of research in credit repair and credit cards has given me. Now today we are specifically talking about the First Progress cards. Now this company does offer three different cards to its cardholders. So let's review each one. Stick around to learn my opinion on whether this card is golden or garbage. FirstProgress.com is the website, and it is easy to navigate. It does state that the First Progress cards do report to all three credit bureaus. And it is a fact I can attest to, and positive reporting will help you establish or reestablish your credit score as it has done mine. No credit history or minimum score required. In fact, this card did not even pull a hard inquiry on any of my reports. It does say you will need a bank account in order to make monthly payments, and that is a fact, as you need to push your payments to this company. Stand by till later in the video to learn more information about this. Now let's review all three cards. Now starting on the far right, we do have the Platinum Elite MasterCard. Now this is a secured card. This is not a bad sounding card. There is no hard pull, only a $29 annual fee with 19.99% annual percentage rate. There's not much that can beat this card. Now moving up, we do have the Platinum Select MasterCard. Again, it is a secured credit card. It does raise the annual fee to $39, and it does lower the annual percentage rate to just 13.99%. If you carry a balance, $13.99 would be nice. We also see the Platinum Prestige MasterCard. Again, it is a secured card. All of these cards are secured. It rocks the place with an unheard of 9.99 annual percentage rate on a secured card, and a very reasonable $49.99 annual fee. This is a potential winner from someone that has little to bad credit and wants to carry a balance. Now let's be real here before we hit some negatives. I do not believe carrying a balance is a good thing to build credit. Paying off each month before the statement date allows the card to report less than 10% of its available credit is the best way to build quality relationships with banks and improve your credit file. Now with this being said, the great APR listed on their website is not a huge incentive for me, but may be for some people. Now let's talk about applying, then we'll get into the web interface and examine your statement in a few more minutes. You'll like it. Starting with the application, it is as simple as clicking on the Apply Now button, entering your information on each page, including your income and expenses, as well as choosing the amount of your security deposit from a minimum of $200 all the way up to $2,000. And hitting the Submit button at the end will finalize the application. Now once the account is set up, all you need to do is click on the Customer Center Login button to log into the web portal. Now there is a lot of information right at your fingertips, and this is one of the cleanest portals I have seen. Right on the main page, you have access to all your credit limits, statement dates, current balance, and available credit. Which type of card you have also is shown up on this slide. Now this slide shows you how easy it is to change between cards if you have more than one. And speaking of more than one, about a week after I received my first card, I received an invitation to the second card. About a week after that arrived, I received the invite for the third card that I did decline. Now this screen also shows some great information as on the previous screen: credit limit, statement dates, available credit, and current balance, as well as the fact that this is the select card. As we can see, the annual percentage rate is actually variable. It is prime plus based on the card, so your interest could go up. Now this page also confirmed the annual fee for each card and that there is a grace period each month. Well done, First Progress, on that. Now I know you will not need this late fee or return payment fee, but the numbers are there if you do. Now, some bad points. They sent me a letter requesting verification of my ID, and I think a paycheck each time I requested a card. And it did take an extra couple of weeks to finally get the cards. Not that quick, but I was not in a rush. Second, this is a huge issue for me. You cannot pay the card off from their website. You have to log into your bank and push the money to First Progress from your bank. Now, most banks do have a way to pay bills, and it was easy to do with my bank, but in order to pay this card, I had to first log into First Progress, write down the amounts, and then log into my bank to push the payment out to First Progress. It's a little clunky there, to be honest. Now, this card does not graduate and will not go up in value. So as it ages, it will always cost you an annual fee to keep this card. For this reason, I will be dropping both of mine at the end of next year, or at the latest before the cards expire in 2023, as my credit should be fully improved by then. To recap, it is easy to apply for. Their website is very simplistic and good. It is no hard pulls on these cards. It does have a reasonable fee compared to some other secured cards that could charge $100 or even more. One card I reviewed below, or I'll stick it up here, actually has almost a $200 annual fee. Now, the downside is the annual fee. It will not graduate. You have to mail in verification paperwork, and you have to push payments from your bank. Gold or garbage? Now, this one is a little hard to determine, as it will be gold to some and possibly garbage to others. I made a video of my top 8 secured cards that all graduate and do not charge an annual fee. If you need a card or 2, possibly 3, without a hard pull, don't mind that annual fee, go for it. It will be a good card to have, making positive reports to all 3 credit bureaus without that hard inquiry. Finally, we do have a lot of great videos coming online, so if you have not already done so, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you know when those new videos come out. Now, if you've already stuck around this long, please hit that like button, that big thumbs up. Let the YouTube algorithm know that you enjoyed this video. If you have any secured cards or want me to review a secured card, make sure to put a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I would greatly appreciate any feedback. Guys, till next time, I'm out.